If you've ever stared at your textbook for hours and still forgot everything the next day, congratulations. You're officially part of the I studied so hard but still flopped club. But what if I told you? The problem isn't you, it's how you're studying. Today I'm going to show you 3 science-backed methods that will help you learn faster, remember more, and study way less. It's not magic, it's neuroscience, and trust me, your brain is going to thank you. Welcome back to the channel that turns complex science into life-changing strategies. If you're a student, a lifelong learner, or someone just trying to survive finals week without crying in the shower, this one's for you. You've been told to work hard your whole life, but here's a little truth they don't teach in school. Hard work without strategy is just wasted effort. Studying for 6 hours without understanding how your brain learns best is like trying to fill a bucket full of holes. So let's patch those holes. Let's dive into 3 smart, science-backed methods to learn faster, retain more, and maybe even enjoy studying a little. Let's go. First method, spaced repetition, the brain's natural learning rhythm. First up, spaced repetition. You might have heard of it, but have you actually used it right? Our brains aren't built to absorb tons of info in one sitting. That's like chugging water and expecting to stay hydrated all week. Instead, we learn better when we review information gradually over time. Here are some science bites. The forgetting curve, discovered by Hermann Ebbinghaus, shows we lose over 50% of new info within an hour if we don't review it. But reviewing that same info over increasing intervals, say after 1 day, then 3 days, then a week, locks it in. Apps like Anki or Quizlet use this principle to quiz you right before you forget. It's like giving your brain just-in-time vitamins. Here is a real-life example. I had a friend in med school who swore he had a bad memory. Turned out he just had a bad system. Once he started using spaced repetition, he literally cut his study time in half and still aced his exams. Now he thinks he has a photographic memory. Nah, bro, you just finally used your brain right. Second method, active recall. Don't just review, retrieve. Next, active recall. This is the golden child of memory science. Forget rereading, forget highlighting every line like a rainbow. If you're not actively pulling information out of your brain, you're not studying. You're just fooling yourself. The theory. Research from cognitive psychology shows that testing yourself, not just reviewing, drastically improves retention. It's called the testing effect. Think of it like going to the gym. If you just watch someone lift weights, you're not building muscle. Same goes for learning. Passive review doesn't create strong memory pathways. Retrieval does. Here are some practical tips. After reading a section, close your book and write down everything you remember. Quiz yourself with flashcards or even teach the concept to someone else, even if it's your cat. You'll feel the mental strain, but that's the good kind. That's your brain-building neural strength. And if you're wondering, yes, this works for literally anything. Biology, history, coding, even remembering your mum's birthday. Third method, interleaving. Mix it up to master it. Last but not least, interleaving. This one's a game changer. Instead of studying one topic for hours, mix different topics or subjects together. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but studies show that switching between related topics forces your brain to spot connections and patterns, which leads to deeper understanding. Let's see what science is saying. Research from the University of South Florida showed students who used interleaving performed 25% better than those who block studied. So instead of doing 3 hours of just algebra, try 30 minutes of algebra, 30 minutes of geometry, then 30 of stats. It's like cross-training for your brain. A fun analogy. Think of it like learning guitar. You don't just practice one chord for 3 hours. You mix it up, try different songs, challenge your fingers. And that variety is what makes you better. So let's recap. Spaced repetition helps your brain learn over time. Active recall turns passive reading into powerful memory training. And interleaving forces your brain to think harder, smarter, and deeper. Look, the goal isn't to study more, it's to study better. With these 3 methods, you'll be able to learn more in less time, reduce stress, and finally feel confident walking into any exam. And hey, if this helped you, imagine what's coming next. Hit that subscribe button, join the journey, and let's keep building a smarter, stronger you, one brain cell at a time. Remember, don't just work harder, work wiser. Your future self will thank you.